Welcome in everybody to another edition of NXT on Tap. I am Scalz, and tonight it is just the OG crew of Jackson Phil. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing fantastic.
Doing great. I gotta say, it's a great go home show till Battleground.
I mean, it wasn't the spectacular we got last week, but still, lots to
It's
unpack
hard to top
tonight.
it. You can't top it every week.
I mean, that is very true. It is very hard to top what they did last week. We'll say they did have a good effort tonight in regards to doing that, and they set us up for Battleground, no doubt. Welcome in Al and Will. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it.
NXT TNA on tap. I like that, Will. I like that.
Well, the name of the show tonight is NXT TNA. So
I like that.
And I will say, before Jordynne Grace did put it on the back of her gear tonight, we were saying that last week when she showed up. So
Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
don't. Whoever was saying it now, like, we already beat you to it last week. Nice try. But let's start off with that match. What do you think of Jordynne's first appearance on NXT TV in a match tonight?
Powerful, strong, dominant. Exactly what needed to fucking happen. So
Exactly.
here's a deep cut, Scalz. For anyone shitting on WWE thinking they're gonna fuck NXT or TNA, give it some time. Let them cook. Let them cook.
I mean, do I dare say it? New NXT champion on Sunday?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
I dare say it, Scalz. I dare say it.
And for everybody that was like, oh, it's the same old WWE, using other people to their advantage and screwing over other companies. If that happens on Sunday, y'all can go fucking eat your crow. And I will say, I told you so. Because you don't know what's going to happen. It's a whole new regime from when that happened in the past. But she showed up tonight. She showed out. It was great. It was what needed to be done. It, like Jack said, it showed what TNA people can do. And I'm glad that she was able to do that on NXT.
Facts.
She the chance of TNA were, for someone who's been watching it since they were on weekly pay-per-view, it's chilling. It's so cool to hear.
What's going on, Timmy? How are we doing tonight?
Timmy, it's here.
Tommy loves the D.
And she was also prominent in other segments in the back tonight.
Yeah,
Like, she
it
had
wasn't
the other.
just.
It wasn't just in the match, yeah. And like that backstage segment, she met Mishin. She then had Jada Parker.
What's up,
Then you
Mike?
had Ariana Grace.
I like how she said, we have the same last name, but we're not related.
But you
and
work
then-
with my dad.
Yeah, I really wanted her to say that. But I think because she says, do you know who
I'm
I
sure
am?
you
She
know
goes,
who my
"No."
father is, and it's like, yeah, unfortunately I do.
And then you had Tatum Paxley show up. And
Oh God.
it's just so great how they're doing all of this. Jordynne was like complimenting everybody. She complimented Sol Ruka on the Soul Snatcher. She was very happy to see Mishin because they worked together in TNA. She didn't know who Ariana Grace was. Fine. She had no idea who Tatum Paxley was, but Tatum liked something that she was holding.
Yeah,
She said
made
to
it
her,
feel like
That
Tatum
knockout
knew who she
title.
was.
You know, guys, seeing that moment where Tatum was admiring that TNA Knockouts title, I got very excited because guess who got a ticket to Against All Odds in Chicago?
"You're going?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
sir!
Oh, good
That's
job.
awesome."
Yo, if we get Tatum Paxley versus Jordynne Grace on that day, take all my money.
What's
Take
going on tonight? We'll discuss that later. We're gonna do a quick down after we go over this of our predictions for Battleground.
Yeah, Trent.
It'll be real quick. We'll just matches, announce it. That's it. So we'll talk about that later after we run through this episode. And
Cam.
that okay. Let's finish this segment on Jordynne Grace. But Jordynne was like, "Oh, this is so important to me." And as she walks away, and then Tatum goes, "It's important to me too." So there's little things there because I haven't really watched TNA lately, but from everything that I've read and from what I heard, there is going to be an open challenge at Against All Odds for the TNA Knockouts champion. And all speculation right now is it's going to be someone from NXT. And this is planting the seeds that it could be Tatum Paxley.
How pissed would everyone be if it's Giselle Shaw?
I really think it's going to be someone from NXT. I don't think it's going to be Giselle Shaw. I really think it's either going to be the obvious choice for this is that it's going to be Natalya to show up in TNA.
Natalya would be a good one too.
I know she has the whole contract situation. She's currently it's expiring. It actually expires. No, that's not her. That's somebody else that expires. Chad Gable's expires this Friday, but he's in a match at Clash at the Castle. But her contract is coming up, and lately, between last night and today, and she keeps saying, "Enough is enough. It's time for a change."
Wait, Will said, I can't say who, but I can say it. She isn't from TNA. All right.
And we all know who that line is made famously by, the late, great Owen Hart. And to me, that's because you could see she's starting to get a little bit different. She changed a little bit between last night and tonight. She was approached by Sonya Deville last night. What if the biggest change is she goes over and works in TNA?
It'd be crazy. Be wild.
Never say never. Not in this business.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I loved everything that they did with Jordynne Grace tonight. They showcased her. They made her look like a superstar. And she, even Stevie Turner got some little limelight from this match. And then she wanted another match against her. So I wonder what's going to happen with that. But
yeah, it was like, yeah, nah, see you later.
Any other thoughts on what Jordynne Grace did tonight?
Impressed. She did exactly what she needed to do, and they treated her right. Now let's just see how they handle the balls Sunday.
I agree.
I think we're gonna keep being impressed by how WWE and TNA are working together.
Yeah. And again, I thought it was smart during that whole Jordynne Grace backstage moment where they let Micha and Mia and Jordynne just commingle, kind of knowing that they have a past together with TNA. It was cool to see something like that.
It was cool how they started off with that, and then it went from the levels of who she knew to not knowing the people at the end. It was a nice digression from it. Cam shooting off with the questions tonight. I like it. All right, Cam's
He's
done.
that's it.
All right, so we went an hour. Pretty good show. We got a lot done tonight. Let's finish it off. Close out the tab. Bill, where can we find you?
Well, all right then. So for the ladies and gentlemen that have stuck around to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with the bar, Scalz, Jackson, myself. If you enjoyed this and still love seeing this beautiful face gracing your screen, you can always check me out on my socials. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all them great social platforms under the name you see right down there in front of me. That is For the Future. You will see me every single Tuesday here on NXT on Tap with the other members of the OG3 right here. You can catch me on occasional Thursdays for the Boss Bitch Trivia Challenge, where I am still your reigning, defending, undisputed Boss Bitch Trivia champion himself. Still looking for some type of challenge, please, because I need one like crazy. Other than that, just find me on my socials, talk to me, let's have some fun. If anybody is going to be at Against All Odds a week from this Friday in Chicago at the Cicero Stadium,
is it the 21st?
It's happening. Against All Odds is happening July 14th at the Cicero Stadium in Cicero, Illinois.
I thought it was the 21st.
No, it's happening the 14th. I have the TNA wrestling at. Yep, Friday, June.
No, you're right. June 14th. Okay.
June 14th at the Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
Hit me up. Let's meet.
Jax? You muted.
I don't know why I'm muted.
What?
You can find me anywhere and everywhere right here every Tuesday for NXT on Tap. Sundays for Bot Spots and Chair Shots over on Rivet City Radio. Follow me on Twitter, Jaxbo2020. Hit the link tree, find all my shenanigans.
Didn't you just start a new YouTube channel?
Yeah, the Boyfriend Time podcast. We do react videos.
Make sure you guys go follow that, subscribe to it. Videos are amazing. I am Scalz. You can find me here on Off the Top Media on both YouTube and Twitch on Tuesday nights for NXT on Tap and Friday nights for Friday Night Review with Cam. You can also find me on Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And next week, we will cover what happened on Battleground as well as what happened on the NXT show. We might be down a person. We might be a person doing it on location if Jax gets tickets to go see NXT next week. So we are hoping that he does because he would love to be there. And we would love to have him and enjoy his time. But thanks, everybody, for stopping on by. We'll catch you all soon. Have a great evening.